Hello and welcome back to my channel Live Economic News. Today we are going to talk about one of the controversies which are turning heads all around the globe. Recently, graduates have been facing difficulties to find work all around the world, but here we are specifically talking about the graduates in US, considering it as one of the major focus. The graduates of year 2023 are facing a tougher market in the rush of finding work as compared to the graduates from recent years. There are reports coming over from different sectors highlighting the same issue, so let's take a dig into this to find out the details. Recently, it has been reported that unemployment is an emerging issue all around the world, and job seekers are facing struggles. Back in the year of pandemic, unemployment was at its peak. But after the pandemic year, the situation was under control to some extent. In the year 2019, the demand for skilled, experienced workers remained almost unaffected, but some people had to face troubles regarding work. A workforce intelligence firm named Revelio Labs stated that in the year 2022, there was more scope for graduates to work, as the number of advertisements for the entry-level positions was relatively 80% higher than in the year 2019. These openings have nearly vanished in the fields favorable for graduates like tech, law, and consulting as well. In the month of May, the number was only 3.7% above the number in year 2019. The number of postings for internships fell by 15% compared with May 2022, according to clearly seems to be a point to ponder as the employment opportunities are becoming lesser for the fresh graduates. On the other hand, demand for experienced workers is found to be up to 55% compared with 2019. Kevin Monahan, Associate Dean at Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon University, stated his personal experience regarding this issue. He said that last year, he had no trouble to help his students find work as seniors took their pick of employment options, and companies made offers a year in advance or waded into bidding wars to secure the best candidates. However, this year is tougher as many are graduating without offers at all. "We've been talking with our students about resetting expectations," Monahan added. Similar discussions have taken place on campuses across the U.S., as last year's post-pandemic graduate hiring spree has turned into a drought. Fearful of recession, employers have curtailed on-campus recruitment, perplexing graduates who had hoped to enjoy a hot jobs market. Multinational companies like Amazon have reduced hiring graduate because it had pushed back its start date for college recruits by up to 6 months in light of the challenging economic conditions. This whole thing has somehow favored some hires as they have financial assistance as a result. The fast-growing, sexy companies that these students grew up with and thought they would want to work at are not hiring, said Christine Cruz-Vergara, Chief Education Strategy Officer at Handshake, a U.S. jobs site targeting college students. Handshake's data showed a decline in full-time jobs open to the class of 2023 compared with last year, she added. This controversy is not only limited to some area, but people all around the globe are talking about this on the internet and sharing their experiences and opinions. Young graduates are frustrated and debating opening about this online. Some speculate that redundancies at tech firms have created a glut of more experienced workers willing to do jobs once reserved for college leavers. "I see new jobs being posted to LinkedIn, but not entry level," one 2023 leaver noted on the forum Blind. An employee at HR software company Workday replied that early career budgets were sufficient for hiring experienced developers. One engineer at payroll servicer ADP agreed, "Why hire no experience when you have 2 to 3 years of experience willing to fill entry roles?" Reasons. There are various reasons why the graduates are going through such rough phase regarding job opportunities. Some of the major reasons are: 1. Less experience because companies are seeking people more experienced with their work, as they don't want to compromise on their reputation at any cost. They want to deliver according to their mark. 2. High competition and less networking. Competition has been a major hurdle to find work, whether for a fresh graduate or an experienced person as well. Also, less networking is also considered a reason for such problems. 3. Uncertainty in major and lack of skill are holding back these graduates, as there is a lack of follow-up. Graduates must find their major and should develop skills in that particular field, so there is a higher chance for them to get work according to their skill. The question here is that what should we do to control the situation? The situation needs to be under control as soon as possible. The need of the hour is that graduates should focus to develop skills in a particular field, and they should figure out what they want to do. Graduates should be consistent with their focuses to gain a lot more experience, which makes finding a job eventually easier for them. Last but not the least, companies should also perform their part to lighten the situation by giving more opportunities to the fresh graduates as well. Companies should admire the actual potential of these graduates and not judge them on the basis of how much experience they have. And that's it for today's discussion. Please feel free to share your point of view and discuss about this in the comments section. Like, share, and subscribe the channel. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.